Hello, I'm Green.
And I'm Purple.
Welcome to Green and Purple. Welcome to a new series we're starting on Scooby-Doo, Night of 100 Frights. This is a game me and Caleb both played when we were younger. And it's one of the best examples of how you can do a licensed game right. So
you smell that salty sea air, Scoob? You know what that means, buddy. Yeah. Seafood! Fried clams!
It's the fact that they put in a laugh track.
Cracked crabs!
It just makes sense.
Tuna salad! Jumbo shrimp!
Fred looks a little creepy.
Sushi.
Yeah.
All right, you two.
Like, I'm about to
Don't
crash
forget
this
real
car into the
reason
lake.
Lobster bisque?
No, silly. We're here to solve a mystery.
Velma just looks like she has an afro. Like a little
my
mini
friend Holly
afro.
says there's strange goings on up here at her
Velma was
family
always my
home,
favorite
Mystic
of
Manor.
the group.
Really?
Blue?
Well, like Velma
And she
and
could
then
really
Shaggy.
use our help.
You know, Shaggy was my
there she
favorite.
is
Like,
now.
I
Ah!
I often stand in my front yard and wave at people as they
Holly.
drive up.
Hey,
Oh,
Daphne.
whoa. Daphne.
Ready?
Fred just
Velma,
has a
Shaggy,
creepy
and
look just on his face by
The whole
default.
gang. I've heard so much about you. Daphne's kept me up to date on all of your cases. So I figured my mystery would
Don't
be
mind
right
all of the
up your
shutters
alley.
just opening and closing on their own.
Yeah, that's fine.
And what mystery is that? It's my uncle, the famous inventor, Professor Alexander Graham. He was just about
Graham
to
Bell,
unveil
or-
some new
No,
types
no,
of
just
invention
Graham.
when he disappeared without a trace. No one saw him leave Mystic Manor, and no one will help me search the premises.
Not even the police?
Don't tell me. Because it's haunted, right?
But we can't call the police. We got a little bit of
How'd
a
you know?
secret garden
Because
growing in the
it's
backyard. And Shaggy's like, ah.
Burrs. Don't worry, Holly. We'll help you look around. You said it, Daphne. We're not afraid. Right, gang?
Wrong. Yeah. Like me and Scoob have seen this show before. You guys can go poking
We've
around.
done
scaring
6
up some
seasons
spooksters,
of this crap.
but We're staying right here in the old mystery machine. Only ghost-free environments for
Gosh,
us.
when did Scooby-Doo start? Like 70s, I think.
Yeah,
me.
way before we were
It's
born.
the way to be.
So my dad watched it when he was growing up, but I think it
Okay,
might
you
have even...
scaredy cats.
No, I think
Stay
it started
here
like
if you
right
want.
around when he was a kid.
Come on, guys.
See you
I
later.
wonder how many people in the comment section are telling us to shut up right now.
You know, Scoob, I
Can't hear
think
the
you'll
story.
find Ruby Stag. You read my mind, pal. Yeah, or maybe my stomach.
Oh, man.
Well, what do you know?
Those are
Ruby
huge.
Stag. Hey there,
And he's
Scoob.
just eating them all in one bite.
Leave some
That would be
for
the
me.
equivalent of a man eating an entire pizza in just like one bite.
It's been done.
Smells wishy.
I don't want to see it.
Good.
Not fishy, pal. Scooby snacky. Raggy. Wait.
I mean, have you seen, like,
Please,
hot
Scoob.
dogging
It's not
contests?
like they got your name all over them. Yeah, well, actually, they do.
Oh.
Scooby-Doo!
Man, that trap must have taken a lot of hard labor to set up.
I know,
To
right?
just dig a giant hole like 10 feet into the ground.
And now, here we go. We're into the game.
Alright, yeah. I was trying to change the camera, but I forget you can't.
Yeah.
Alright, so since we talked over part of the story, basically, Daphne's friend, her uncle's gone missing, and we're gonna try and help her find him. And, like we were saying, this game does the Scooby, like, franchise really well, because it just feels like a Scooby-Doo.
Yeah.
It feels like an episode of the show, because they took their time and they got all the elements right, which a lot of licensed games could do it right if they, you know, put enough time and effort into them, but usually they just try and, like, phone it in and make a quick buck, you know?
Yeah.
The key is too high without the spring invention.
Aww.
Oh, I could reach it. Break the game right here. So yeah, it's, I guess you would call it open world. I mean, you can pretty much go wherever you want, but, like...
There is a set path you're supposed to... Like,
Yeah.
there is, like, a world system, but for the most part, like... When it gets to... It's like, when you get towards the end of the game, it really does become more open and where you're supposed to go and what you're supposed to do.
Yeah. Because basically, there's, like, power-ups you need to get,
Yeah.
and that kind of limits where you can actually go. So, like, you could get to one spot in the level, and it's like, oh, you need another power up to get past this.
Right.
And then you have to remember that, so you can come back later.
Oh, hey there.
Hello, Scooby. I will give you some tips on some of the things you will find around Mystic Manor. Make tracks, Scooby-Doo. You can run fast by holding the R1 button while moving. Jump by pressing the X button. I actually forgot the run button. And then basically while we're getting all the Scooby stacks now, is there's snack gates. I think that's what they're called.
Yeah.
And basically, like, you can't get to certain parts unless you have a certain number of Scooby snacks. And there's one in front of the manor, so I'm trying to get enough Scooby snacks so we can get in there. Oh no!
Aww.
They go back up inexplicably in a second, I think. Just watch. Yep. Yeah, that's a monster.
Just like that. Boom.
Did you see it? This was a pretty early PS2 game.
Yeah. Like 2002.
Yeah. And like me and Kayla were talking before we started recording, we're not knocking the graphics, because these looked perfectly fine back in the day. But the PS2 era just in general hasn't aged very well in terms of graphics.
Yeah, there are a few games where the graphics are...
Yeah. I mean, like, if it's a 2D game, obviously, it still looks fine.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, Metal Gear Solid 3 was a pretty late PS2 game, and it still looks pretty good. And then, I'm trying to think. Like, Persona 3 and 4 still look pretty decent.
Yeah.
Because they have, like, a certain style to it. I feel like the less realistic... I'm just not doing well. The less realistic you try and make the graphics, the better they, like, hold up over time. Because, you know, look at a game like Wind Waker.
Oh my goodness, Scooby.
Wind Waker still looks really... Oh, no. Okay, so this is another power-up thing where you can't jump unless you have the galoshes on the tar, that is. Obviously, I can jump anywhere else, but... I don't know why they put that... Like, oh man, when I get that power-up, I'm gonna come back and get that sandwich.
Oh, by the way, if you guys hear, like, sniffing or coughing or stuff like that, that's my grandmother. She's not feeling too well right now.
It's that time of year, is allergy season.
Yeah. I'm surprised I'm not, like, hacking and coughing right now.
I'm a little surprised, too. Oh, no. I could get it. I got it. I'm pretty sure we didn't even need that many Scooby snacks.
If you're wondering how this is happening, there's a little propeller thing. Yeah, see it? A little propeller that this thing's tied to. So see? They're actually trying to make some sense out of this.
This isn't just Mario where it's like, it's floating because it is, okay? Alright, I'm going to try and slow this. Come on. Come on. You're like, man, what a loser. Can't get the Scooby snack.
Oh, the laugh track... it adds so much to this game.
Well, because that, like I said, it adds to the aesthetic of
Scooby-Doo.
Scooby-Doo had laugh track. And weirdly enough, the third season of Scooby-Doo... Mm-hmm. I'm a big Scooby-Doo fan, by the way.
Yeah, like, I would say Austin's probably a bigger fan than I am.
The third season of Scooby-Doo doesn't have laugh tracks, and it just feels weird. Like, I mean, the episodes are still good, but, you just, every time they make a cheesy joke, you're just like, why didn't they do a laugh track?
Mad groundskeeper.
That's the guy that voiced a lot of the side characters in the original series. They got him to come back to
that's nice.
to do it. He's a famous actor. I can't remember his name, though, at the moment.
So, oh yeah, we only need 25.
But I think we can unlock
that one over there?
The Monster Gallery.
Right. This was always my favorite. Like, I always loved coming back here when I was younger.
The Monster Gallery actually kind of scared me whenever I was a kid.
Oh.
Not like just the monsters in it, but the music in there kind of creeped me out. Alright, let's see what we got here. Clamor in the Manor.
Haha.
And then, so yeah, each section of the game has a little title. You know, it's basically making it seem like each area is a episode, kind of.
But they will not dictate how long
Anyone out there?
our episodes are.
No. Yeah, this is kind of our next quote-unquote long series we're starting, but it's not going to be as long as Parasite Eve. It probably won't even be as long as... Well, it might be kind of around Dead Space. Alright, we got the key. We need the spring invention again.
Oh, no. Well, at least we got the keys, so we're gonna open the door.
Whoa.
Man, that was amazing. We unlocked it, we didn't even touch it.
I'm so glad you found
You
me.
were behind a locked door. You're not, like, tied up or hidden or anything. You're fine.
She could have just gone like the other way.
Yeah, it's like you had options.
Ugh, it was just awful. As soon as we got inside the mansion, the mastermind appeared. He told us that he is behind my uncle's disappearance.
Like 99% sure
Then he pulled out a lever. Here, take this map. It'll help
the
you get around
mastermind was
the
made
room.
specifically for this game.
Yeah.
But there's always, and I don't know why I've never looked it up, but there's a part of me that thinks he might be in like one episode of Scooby-Doo.
Oh, sorry.
Or at least like kind of, I don't know. If we hit this book just right, we might need the...
Had the football player helmet.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the thing. You need the power-ups to progress in the main story, but you can also just bring them around to other places to collect all the monster tokens and stuff like that.
Which, what exactly do the monster tokens do for us?
I think it's just collectibles. I mean, you just kind of collect them if you...
Okay, I thought like it kind of gave you an advantage against the monsters or something like that.
It might. All I remember is I'm pretty sure it just tells you like some information about them, like what episode they were in. Oh, we need the professor's helmet invention. I don't think we can actually go any further in the mansion right now.
Right.
I think we have to go to the fishing village. Which the layout of this place is really weird. It was like, okay, here's our mansion, and then off to the side there's an entire fishing village. And off to the other side there's a weird hedge maze. And then there's an entire like pier down the other way.
How do you feel about how the camera's done in this game?
I think it handles it decently because I can't control the camera at all. It's a fixed camera, and they do a pretty good job of making sure you can always see what you need to see, which a lot of 3D platformers don't. Oh, we need a key. Pretty sure we can get a shovel from the groundskeeper.
It's a warp gate. You heard of mad scientists,
Don
right?
Rickles, maybe? I don't know what it is. I
Bet
think.
you're wondering where the key is to the gate, huh? Well, so am I.
I never blink.
Pretty sure it's buried around here somewhere, but you'll need a shovel.
What are you talking about? We're a dog.
You can, yeah, you're right.
Take this and get to work.
I think it's funny how all the power-ups are just like normal items, but we just use them in a special way. So it's just like, got a shovel, power-up!
Yeah!
Got a football helmet, power-up! Got some rain boots!
So yeah, whenever you see a flower patch like that, you can dig it up, and there will be stuff in it. It can be, you know, sandwiches. Which, if you didn't know, sandwiches are basically your health pickup. That's how you heal yourself. Scooby-Doo can take 4 hits before he, passes out. He doesn't die.
He gets too scared, I think, is what it's called.
Who put all these dag blasted Scooby snacks everywhere?
What are you talking about? I got all
better
of them.
clean up this mess.
I got them all!
He's old, Austin. He's old.
When are the Nazis coming?
Oh God. Okay, you wanna end the episode here?
Yeah. When we come back, we're gonna go to the first main area, which is Smuggler's Cove.
Ooh.
It's gonna get really scary. This game's really gory. We didn't show any in this episode. It's like really hardcore. It's rated adults only.
Wait, a what?
It's a rating. It's above immature.
Oh, that's right. Are there any actual? Because I never ever see games that are rated that high.
They can't sell them in most places.
Oh, it's like
GameStop won't carry them.
right.
And then Grand Theft Auto 3 actually, they left in a sex mini game that they meant to take out, and then they put the adults only rating on their game.
Okay.
And then they had to re-release the game like with it taken completely out, so they could get back to the mature rating, so people would actually buy it.
So for the last 30 seconds, so it can be like 15 minutes. Where would one go to get these? I'm just wondering.
I think you would have to go to eBay. eBay
yeah.
would probably be the only place. There might be some official retailers or whatever you could get them from, but yeah, I know GameStop doesn't sell them, and obviously Walmart or Target's not going to sell them.
Obviously.
I don't know if there's actually like a law against them selling them in the United States, though.
If you get that rating, I mean, that's like, whoa.
Well, I mean, it's just such a slim market. It's like if you had an X-rated movie.
Right.
Like, so few people are going to be able to see it. It's to your benefit if you make it just an R-rated. And for that matter, just make it PG-13 or PG or G. Why didn't they just make 50 Shades of Grey G? They didn't have sex or tie each other up. They were just like, let's be friends. And then they had magical adventures.
That sounds like Adventure Time.
I have never watched much Adventure Time. We're rambling and we haven't done anything.
Yeah.
We'll continue talking and go to the Smuggler Cove in the next episode. Bye, everybody.
See ya!